Welcome, welcome, welcome. This is Dub22. I wanted to do an episode called 20 for 20. And the reason being is because today marks where we're going to go 20 days into the new year, 20 into 2020. So each and every day, I'm going to be bringing a new topic to you so that you can launch your new year off the right way. Make sure you hit that like button and comment. Let me know what you're thinking on these different topics. And then just subscribe. Hit that bell so you can be notified whenever I release any new videos. Today, on day one, I wanted to talk about the most important thing of all, and that's putting God first. Putting God first in everything you do. Every time you wake up in the morning, you give God his time. Start putting aside some of those things that are distractions, your emails, your text messages, your voicemails. All of that stuff doesn't matter, because what matters the most is you giving God what is due to him. And that's your best. Your best time, your best praise, your best worship, your best offering, your best everything. Because when you think about it, God has been too good to you over the course of 2019. He's been too good to you, watching over you each and every day. He's been watching over you through the highways as you drive. He's been keeping you through the night. He's been keeping you in your right mind, even when you wanted to go left on somebody. And even if you went left on somebody, God was still keeping you. God keeps us from ourselves sometimes. So with that being said, why not give God what he is due? Your first. Your first. Don't give God your leftovers. Start right now into 2020 as we start this series. Start right now. Start thinking about how you can give God more. Start give God more of your praise, some more of your time, some more of your worship. Don't give God just a little bit. Give him your best. And if somebody is in your way, if somebody wants you to choose between your relationship with God and them, you know that's the enemy. You know that is a distraction that needs to be eliminated from your lives. So today, what areas of your life are taking up too much of your time? What areas can you decrease and start to increase your time with God? Because the most important thing is that you start your year off with God. The most important thing is that you start right now thinking about how you can put more and more time with God. Because God needs, he don't need you, but he's willing to use you. Let me repeat that. God doesn't need us, but he wants to use us. But we have to be willing. We got our own choices. We got our own choices. And that choice is, do you choose God or do you choose something else? Do you choose God or do you choose something else? Most importantly, do you want to be used? And when God blesses you, you can look back on it and you can say, I know there wasn't nobody but God. See, when I look over my life, the times in my life when I was at the most peace, when I had the most peace in my life, those times in my life is when I was giving God a lot of my time. I was giving him a lot of my just worship. I was just praying and I was seeking his face. I was reading his word. I was asking God to really direct my path. But the times in my life when things just got a little bit out of control, the times in my life when I didn't have a lot of peace, those were the times when I was distracted by things that didn't mean anything. They were just things of this world. So I don't know who this message is specifically for, but what is it in your life that you should decrease to where you can put more of your time there with God? So tomorrow, as we're on this 20 for 20 series, we're going to be talking tomorrow about consistency. Consistency. We all need it. But the first thing we must do here on day one, as we're putting things from day one to day 20 into 2020, we want to, first of all, put God first. I hope that this has encouraged you, and I hope that this has just reminded you that God has been too good to you for you to sit back and just give him just a little bit. Give him more of your time, more of your effort, more of you. If you draw nigh to God, he will draw nigh to you. You guys have a God bless rest of your day.